I'm Merlin Mann. I am an interviewer with the Christian Service Center. I've been here since September. I believe it was early September that I started working here at the CSC. It has been very touching to me to hear these stories, to get to know people who are what we might call working poor. I've met some who are homeless, but mostly people who are just barely getting by. And then when something bad happens, they need help. One gentleman I interviewed was crying while we were talking. It was very upsetting to him that he was asking for help. He was a driver for Goodwill Industries. He loved his job. He loved helping people. And one day he was driving down the street and he stopped and he saw an older gentleman mowing his yard. And so he stopped and got out and offered to help finish it. And so he finished the gentleman's yard, was putting the mower back in the shed, and there was a rotten board there, and he fell through the board and the impact broke his ankle. And so now here's somebody who can't work, and he was living paycheck to paycheck, needed his hourly job. I can't remember, I think it was a month or two, and he was getting better and was about to start driving again when he found out that he had a heart condition. And now he was further delayed. And so now here's somebody whose identity was in helping other people, and now he has to ask for help. There's a lot of people who live on the margin like that they don't have much in reserve. They spend everything that they have to live. A lot of us do that, but we have credit cards or credit or ways to borrow money so that we might be able to live outside our margin and we can get through it. But people who are poor, the working poor, they don't have any backstop. They don't have any credit union that's just going to back them up when something happens. And so the Christian Service Center provides a tremendous help to these people. I believe if Jesus came back today, he would be hanging out with the poor. He did not come to serve the rich and the powerful. And there's many verses to back that up. He was born, of course, in a barn with animals. He was raised among the poor. I believe the poor are very close to his heart. I think he'd be hanging out as a volunteer. He might be hanging out as a volunteer. You know, we think of the stories about Jesus unaware. You know, I believe Jesus would be at a place just like the Christian Service Center, handing out clothes to somebody who needs them. I do believe that the Christian Service Center serves an incredibly valuable function in our society to help these people who need to be closer to Jesus, but they also need some things to get through the day, to get through the week. They aren't doing planning for next month. They've got to get through this week. And I believe this is exactly where Jesus would be. So I believe this is a ministry that is right in line with the gospel and right in line with what Jesus wanted us to do.